In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 6, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Seattle Mariners versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Seattle Mariners, who hold a 70-70 record and currently sit in second place in the American League West, head to the gateway to the West for a matchup at Busch Stadium on Friday. They will face the St. Louis Cardinals, who have a 71-69 record and are positioned third in the National League Central. The Mariners come into this 3-game series opener after a dominant 16-3 victory over the Oakland Athletics on Wednesday, which snapped their 4-game losing streak. However, despite that win, Seattle still finds themselves trailing the first-place Houston Astros by 5.5 games in the American League West standings, and are also 5.5 games behind in the race for the third and final American League wild card spot. Meanwhile, the Cardinals are coming off a narrow 3-2 victory over the Milwaukee Brewers, which gave them a series win, taking 2 out of 3 games. St. Louis has been playing well recently, winning 4 of their last 5 games, but they still trail the first-place Brewers in the National League Central by 10 games and are 5.5 games behind the third and final National League wild card spot. Those teams come into this game with some momentum, as the Cardinals have won 2 consecutive games and 4 of their last 5, while the Mariners have also won 2 in a row after losing their previous 4 games. Seattle's Miller has been fairly consistent on the mound, allowing just 3 runs in his last start and only 3 runs total in his previous 4 outings. Unfortunately for him, run support has been lacking, though he is expected to pitch well in this game. On the other hand, Fed, who joined the Cardinals from the White Sox, has had an up-and-down performance since his arrival. While his last start wasn't his best, he is expected to bounce back and perform well in this game. Seattle has had its struggles on the road this season, and that trend may continue as the Cardinals, riding their recent hot streak, could capitalize with some timely hitting. Therefore, the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. The total for this series opener is set at 7.5 runs, which is relatively low but justified given the offensive struggles of both teams. The Mariners currently rank 26th in the majors in runs scored, while the Cardinals are only slightly better, ranking 24th. Despite the low total, I am inclined to take the under in this matchup. Miller has been solid throughout the season, and aside from his recent start where he allowed 3 runs, he had only given up 3 runs combined in his previous 4 outings. Similarly, Fed, despite some inconsistency since joining St. Louis, is likely to have a better outing after giving up 4 runs in his last start. This game 1 is shaping up to be a low-scoring affair dominated by pitching, making under the projected total our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Oakland Athletics. The Detroit Tigers and the Oakland Athletics will face off in Oakland for a 3-game series starting on Friday night. The Tigers, currently sitting at 70-70 and holding the 4th position in the American League Central, are 5.5 games out of the wild card race in the American League as they head into Thursday's games. With the season winding down, every game counts for Detroit, and they'll be looking to make a strong push. These 2 teams last met in April, with the A's taking 2 out of 3 games from the Tigers in Oakland. With limited time left in the season, Detroit can't afford a repeat of that outcome. Fortunately, the Tigers will have their ace on the mound to kick off the series, which gives them a significant advantage. Securing a win in the opening game of the weekend would be a major boost for Detroit. Their left-handed starter has excelled on the road this season, boasting a 7-3 record with a 2.91 earned run average over 13 starts. Additionally, Skubal has been on a roll, winning his last 4 consecutive road starts. On the other hand, Oakland Spence has struggled in his recent home outings, losing his last 2 starts and allowing opposing teams to hit .266 against him. This series presents a critical opportunity for Detroit's offense, which has been looking to ignite as the season nears its conclusion. The Oakland Athletics, although managing managing to put together some offensive runs recently, are still a struggling team. They remain well below average and are essentially counting down the days until the offseason. Meanwhile, the Detroit Tigers are still within striking distance of the wild card race and must view this series as a golden opportunity to make up some ground. With Tarik Skubal performing at a level worthy of winning the American League Cy Young, this is a game the Tigers should be able to take advantage of. As a result, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. In the first series between these two teams earlier this season, the games were split evenly with a 1-1-1 record against the total. During those matchups, the teams averaged a combined 7 runs per game. Both teams rank in the bottom third in terms of scoring, with Oakland at 25th, averaging 4.08 runs per game, and Detroit at 22nd, averaging 4.19 runs per game. The ballpark in Oakland isn't known for high-scoring games either, ranking 26th in ballpark factor, according to Baseball Savant. Heading into Thursday night's games, the Tigers had scored 3 runs or fewer in 4 of their last 7 outings, while the Athletics had been held to 3 runs or fewer in 3 of their last 5 games. Facing one of the best pitchers in the game doesn't bode well for Oakland's offense. The under has hit in 4 of the last 5 meetings between these two teams, and this season, 138 games have gone under the total. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Cleveland Guardians will be going head-to-head with the Los Angeles Dodgers in a pivotal matchup as both teams aim to clinch their respective division titles in the final games of the season. The Guardians come into this game with a solid record of 80 wins and 60 losses, currently holding the top spot in the American League Central Division. On the other hand, the Dodgers boast an impressive 84-56 record and have shown strong recent form, winning 7 of their last 10 games. They lead the National League with the best overall record. For this crucial game, the Guardians will rely on Matthew Boyd as their starting pitcher. Boyd has been effective recently, allowing only 5 runs over his last 3 starts. The Dodgers, meanwhile, will turn to Landon Knack to take the mound. This matchup promises to be exciting, featuring 2 of the top teams in Major League Baseball. The Guardians are looking to pull off an upset, but the Dodgers are poised to take control from the very beginning, especially playing on their home turf. The Dodgers, who average 5.01 runs per game, have a formidable lineup with hitters like Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and others who consistently make hard contact and drive in runs. They will look to put pressure on the Guardians' pitching staff early and often. With Landon Knack on the mound, the Dodgers will aim to keep the Guardians' lineup in check, pitching multiple scoreless innings to give their bullpen a chance to secure the win. Currently, I have greater confidence in the Los Angeles offense compared to Cleveland's. The Dodgers have demonstrated a more consistent ability to string together victories, which suggests they are in better form right now. Given this, I'm inclined to back the Dodgers to win outright. Therefore, the Los Angeles Dodgers money line is the recommended pick for this game. Both teams have exceptional lineups, setting the stage for what is likely to be a high-scoring affair right from the start. The Guardians, averaging 4.54 runs per game, have hitters like Jose Ramirez and David Fry who are capable of driving in runs with solid contact and strong plate appearances. The Dodgers, having scored 18 runs in their last 3 games, will look to continue their offensive surge with stars such as Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman, who are known for their power and ability to drive the ball out of the park. This game is expected to feature runs aplenty from both sides, making the over on the projected total a strong pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.